With the release of more and more compact vlogging cameras and just compact cameras in general, it made me start wondering, is the Canon EOS M50 still worth it in 2022? Let's get right into it. So I've been getting a lot of messages about this camera, the Canon EOS M50. Questions like, oh, what's a good starter camera? What's a good budget camera? Hey, I want a camera, but I don't want to break the bank. What's a good option? Well, all my answers typically lead to the EOS M50. With the holiday season coming up, everybody's turning into a photographer. You know who you are. Which means it's time to buy cameras, and it's time to start buying other people's cameras. But it's not just a good starting option, it's a good camera in general. And I've done my research on this. Now, because I've done my research, I've realized that the Canon EOS M50 does not, unfortunately, have that many lenses. But that can be fixed. I present to you the Viltrox EF-M mount, which allows you to use any traditional DSLR lens on your EOS M50, which means you got a lot more options. I'm not going to talk too much about this. I got a whole video up here if you want to check it out. I just thought I'd note it that this camera does not have that many accessories, unfortunately. But enough rambling. In 2022, is the EOS M50 a good option to buy? Well, let me tell you why the size of your sensor doesn't matter. Yeah, we're going there. Alright, so let's talk about the camera real quick. As you can see, it is, well, it's pretty small. Without any lenses on this camera, it comes in at less than a pound, which makes it actually great. I don't have to carry around these big old camera bags, lug it around with me, and then I'm tired all day walking around. I could carry around something small, something compact. Maybe something I could just go out with my friends with, or just go to school with. A lot of my friends have asked me in the past, hey Eddie, what's the best starter camera? I want to get something to start with, whether it's photography, vlogging, or just overall all around everything. And typically I recommend this one, not only because, well, I have it, so duh, but not only that, it's also because this is one of the best bang for your buck cameras for starters, beginners, and even some professionals. Coming in at less than $700, you're getting full 4K, 24 frames per second. You're getting around 24 megapixels. You're getting Bluetooth and Wi-Fi included to use on the Canon Connect app. And for photo, you're getting a full ISO of 25/600. But there's got to be something else, Eddie, right? That's just standard specs. There's got to be a little bit more. Well, you're right. The main reason I recommend this camera is because it is just a grab and go. Say sometimes maybe I just want to go out with my friends or on a date and I don't want to lug around a big DSLR mirrorless camera. That might ruin the experience. And I don't want to spend 5 to 10 minutes setting up a shot. I'd rather just grab this camera, maybe a small bag, 1 or 2 lenses in total, and just go. Just grab and go. See what I did there? Got him. The small form factor also makes this easy for one-handed use. Pick it up, grab it, take a little selfie, download it, print it out, put it on your wall, and boom, you got memories now. You're not like, dang, I went to Disney World, but I brought all my equipment, and then now I don't get to enjoy the rides. I don't get to enjoy anything. You know who you are. You know who you are. Alright, so photography on a little camera like this, who knows how good it's gonna be. Okay, here I have an older photo of my friend Ashley. I took this a couple of months ago. This is obviously highly edited, which is something I wanted to talk about, because when you're talking about pixels, you're talking about how much information is actually in the photo. Because typically nowadays, a lot of us use presets. We make a preset and we stick with it, we slap it on, we adjust it a little bit, and that matters a lot. When I use my Canon EOS R that I'm shooting with right now, the presets look just fine. It's about a 30 megapixel camera, so there's a lot of information to work with, which means when I'm adding presets or just literally changing things in Lightroom, they're gonna look pretty good. Here on the EOS M50, it looks good, however, it looks a little bit... Let me show you a different example, like this one. These have the exact same preset on them, and I adjusted them to the best of my abilities. This one looks a little bit over processed. Now, if you're not going to be messing with a lot of presets and maybe you're doing more of a conservative style of photography or just not heavy edits, then this is a pretty good camera. This is a preset that I sometimes use. It's literally just a more contrasty regular picture with the blues a lot more teal. I use that on this photo that I took a Wale, literally made the sky teal, and then this photo, and then this photo. But anyway, these photos are pretty sharp. If I zoom in here, you can see a lot of information. There is a little bit of chromatic aberration, but basically chromatic aberration is an error in the sensor that causes fringing. It could be purple blue. From back here, you can't really notice it. But if you are going to be printing it out or doing large publications, then that matters. But if you're looking to take good photos, this camera does a great job. Here I have another one. Again, those 24 megapixels have come in handy. You can see the details in the clothing, the patterns. You can see pretty much everything. Now, as far as video goes, here's another video of Ashley. I just told her to pose, move her hair around a little bit, and it looks pretty good. But for this shot, I used the 50mm 1.8, the nifty 50 that everybody usually gets as their first lens, with the Viltrox adapter, and there's no image stabilization on this or the camera, and that's something to keep in mind. So I did have to hold my hands really still, and it was very windy this day. So this is basically what it looks like. Here's another video. The colors don't look half bad. I wish they were a little bit more vibrant, but overall, that is just Canon's color profile to begin with, so I'm not gonna blame the camera for this. Obviously, if you want to edit things like lighting, you go into Premiere Pro or Sony Vegas or whatever you use to edit the video. I don't have to tell you how to do your job. You're smart, you're a good photographer, you're a good videographer, love yourself, and yeah, that's it. So yeah, the Eos M50 will help you out in a lot more ways than you think. But you want to know what else will help you in a lot more ways than you think? Audio, video, and lighting gear. And where can you get that? Well, if you head over to newer.com and use code EDDY at checkout, you can save 15% off your entire order. Just letting y'all know, I am an affiliate with Newer, so I will receive a kickback if you purchase anything using my code. Just want to let you know that's how affiliates work. Yeah. So yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for coming out. I appreciate every single one of y'all. If you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the road to 500 subscribers right now. I appreciate every single one of y'all. If y'all haven't noticed, we are rebranding a little bit. I did change my profile picture after a while, and I rechanged the banner. And if you notice, the logo is a little bit different, the PhotoFam logo, which is going to be changing soon to that. Hope you guys like it. And it'll be on more merch and clothing, just so y'all know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'll catch you guys in the next video soon. Take it easy, guys. Bye-bye. Yeah.